All right. Welcome back to the fourth and final round of Modern Monday here at Guardian Games. We are Portland Paper. I'm Urchin Cully. I'm here with special guest star.
Vinny Balistreri and Urchin, while you were gone, we have a new continent tuning in. We have someone from London who just joined our chat.
Awesome. Oh
Yeah,
man, one thing that I really love about this stream is like the regulars, like seeing people
totally,
every week. You guys make this so much fun.
definitely.
And let's introduce this match. This is from Table 1. We are going to see Jesse face off against Ryan. This is going to be Esper Kitchen, a food deck as Miranda Martica Dice and a Goldigar, against Titanshift. And Ryan mentioned to me that he hasn't dropped a game tonight yet.
Ooh, that's high
Yeah.
stakes. That's high stakes.
Let's see if he can keep it up.
I know that you are a kitchen player yourself.
Yes, the modern deck I play when I want to try to win rather than do dumb stuff is some iteration of kitchen. I do love game actions, game objects,
Yeah. Do you
and
know is Ryan playing he's playing the Saga version? I'm assuming.
I didn't
You
ask,
didn't
but
ask.
we'll
Okay.
find out. Um,
I feel like Saga adds to that deck in a very positive way,
yeah,
but Titan Shift is so explosive that like sometimes you don't even need the Saga.
yeah. It's just easy to have another angle, and it's so low opportunity cost. I feel like,
Totally, totally.
which was what scared us all when Saga was first printed, but things have settled down. I have no idea what that said.
I do not think that he is playing Wish, but maybe. Could be.
We
We'll
do
find
not
out here
know
shortly.
the exact list. Jesse gonna start us off
Ooh, very
with a
good.
fetch into Esper Sentinel.
Well, I guess not bad. Maybe not very good.
Yeah, Esper Sentinel. I'm not sure it's gonna do a ton of work in this matchup.
It's gonna attack for one.
It does attack for one. Ryan gonna shock a stomping ground and suspend a search for tomorrow. So the Esper Kitchen deck here, especially with the lead on Esper Sentinel, I'm guessing is going to be much more, and from what I've seen, is much more of like a control shell with an Asmo
Yeah.
package than it is a food deck with Esper cards.
Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. I would be shocked if that is the only one drop creature in the deck.
Yeah.
Like that's all we're gonna see. Turn to Saga. Very good.
In with Saga, or in with the Sentinel, Saga into play. Gonna get a counter. Looks like we're working on it. It now taps for
We
mana.
need an amulet right here, right? And that like pass turn.
I don't believe we're an amulet deck. I
Oh
would
oh
assume
we're
not.
just Titan Shift. Sorry
Yeah.
sorry.
Classique.
Oh then there's a much higher chance he's playing Wish from AFR.
Yeah. In with the Sentinel. Boop. Pass. Gonna get ready to poop out a robot, which goes 2-2, and if he makes another one the upkeep, there'll be 4/4s with the tutor.
Yeah, that seems very good.
I love Shadow Spear. Just get out of
Oh
range.
yeah.
Just
Oh
just
yeah.
hop straight out of range because Ryan's not likely to build up a ton of board presence,
Yep.
and you're just gonna be able to freely swing in.
Yeah, and also if Ryan doesn't have a Titan and is just trying to hit like a critical mass of lands for Scape Shift, like it's very hard to go off
Yep.
more than once, right? With
Yes.
Scape Shift. Um,
And if they're gaining life, you have to put more lands into play,
exactly.
which is just I'm guessing if Jesse can set that up, it's likely to swing his way.
Yeah. Also, even if that first, I'm guessing there's like metallic rebukes or
Hmm.
something like that in Jesse's list. If that first Scape Shift gets interrupted, having Asmo ready to kill the Titan
Yep.
is so powerful.
We haven't seen a discard outlet yet, but he could easily be holding one and just waiting on it. And if he needs a discard outlet, the Saga can go get a cookbook.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Very good point.
Gonna give it a read.
Yeah. Playing the showcase version has a nice little gold touch to it.
I like the showcase. Mine are the regular versions because I open one in a pack and
Same.
wanted them to match.
Immediately committed.
Yep, unfortunate. But I like the sketch version a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of the sketch cards not so great, but that one looks really good. I also like sketch Esper Sentinels. I'm not gonna lie. I think they look sweet. A lot of the white cards, really, they have this cool monochrome effect.
Yes, yeah.
Anyway.
They also look white still, which I think is important.
Helpful.
Yeah. Jesse debating about whether or not to make a construct, maybe because Shadow Spear is the tutor of choice?
Looks like we're not. So presumably we floated a mana here. And if we can get the Shadow Spear and equip it.
Yep.
Oh, we get a cookbook.
Oh,
We
going
are
for the
we are
discard outlet.
presumably holding. I think I do this if I'm holding both Asmore and Daredevil.
Wolf Chase? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not interested in this line if I'm on disadvantage cookbook.
If you could crack 2 food tokens in the next 2 turns, is that faster life gain than the amount of lands Ryan can put into play? Oh, maybe there's nothing going on. And we're just trying to find ways to dig.
Okay, the cookbook is an interesting choice then. Yeah, we have Oval Chase, so we're gonna start making food to make our constructs huge. Okay, so we're doing this just to make beefy constructs.
We're lethal next turn, right?
Ooh-hoo-hoo.
They're 5/5s.
Yep.
Well, they'll be even bigger than 5/5s.
Yeah. Jesse is forcing the issue, and we are notably not swinging with the Esper Sentinel, which says to me we're holding counter magic and we want.
We're not swinging at all. We're tapping for blue to put more artifacts into play. Yeah.
Fair enough. We're still
just
doing that.
making them bigger. Still getting
Thought
bigger.
monitor.
Yeah. Because
Pretty
now
good.
everything's tapping for a blue. We can just
Jeez.
go to town. Yeah. Everything's
I
a
love
Mox
this.
Opal.
Oh, another thought
the
monitor.
value.
I live for this. I'm not gonna lie. This is just my kind of deck.
Drawing 1 card. Drawing 2 card. Drawing 2 more cards. Attacking for
Stuff.
8?
8. 9. We get in for 9.
Total.
Bang, bang. So we're not holding up counter magic. But Ryan would have to escape shift for 5 kills Jesse. So if Ryan has it,
He has
it's
it. He has
game.
it. Yeah.
He has to have a landscape shift game.
Yeah.
Nope, he doesn't have it. All right.
To
So
decide.
Ryan unfortunately has now lost his
first game.
First game
lost
tonight,
the undefeated streak.
which is still very impressive. Let's take a look at some sideboards. Let's look at Jesse's sideboard first. He has brought 2 Disenchant, 1 Nihil Spellbomb, 1 Pithing Needle, 2 Engineered Explosives, 1 Path, 2 Teferi, 1 Ashiok Dreamrender, 2 Fatal Push, and 3 Thoughtseize. What are you in for?
I mean, definitely the Ashiok.
Ashiok, yeah.
Anything to stop the searching.
I like Thoughtseize.
Yeah, Thoughtseize, yeah, seems good. Probably only those 4 cards.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
I
not
think,
going hard in that.
Yeah, you still have counter magic. You have ways to kill Titan in the main board with Asmo.
You could bring Path, but it is just the Titans, and if you have Asmo, then I think it's overkill.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then for Ryan, we are looking at 4 Veil of Summer, 3 Damping Sphere, 1 Relic of Progenitus, 1 Collector Oof, 1 Foundation Breaker, 1 De-Glamour, 2 Obstinate Baloth, and 2 Anger of the Gods.
De-Glamour, huh?
Yeah, let's pull that one up.
That's a card.
What does that do?
From Throne of Eldraine, I would guess, just by the name.
Yeah, likely.
I would guess that it destroys an artifact and you gain 3 life.
I'm impressed.
Or maybe destroy 2 artifacts, gain all life.
7?
It's gotta be
7? Oh, 6 lands for sure.
Oh, it's from Lorwyn. Could be. It's got to be better than natural. Whatever that 1 green destroying artifact gain 4 life. Oh, they gain 4 life though.
Yeah, that's Nature's Claim.
Nature's Claim.
So
yeah.
I like Foundation Breaker. Collector Oof is good enough. It's not fantastic with Urza, but it's good enough. If they don't find the Urza, it shuts off a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Here we go. Lorwyn, De-Glamorer.
That's not Lorwyn. That's Morningtide.
Sorry, Morningtide. You're right.
Choose target artifact or enchantment. Its owner shuffles it into his or her library.
Interesting.
Ooh, I think that's a Cauldra answer.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. I
It's
don't
also
like
good
it
against
here.
Heliod.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure I like it here.
Yeah, it seems like a lot for 2 mana to get something that
Yeah.
Urza's going to tutor back up. I guess it kills a token. I don't know. It
I
seems like
mean,
you're
you
overboarding it if
can
you're bringing it.
shuffle the Urza Saga back in, but again, it's risky in a deck that tutors artifacts.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
So yeah, I think Foundation Broker, the Oof. Do you bring in Veil of Summer because you're playing against a blue deck? Yeah, I don't love it.
no. I could see Relic to try
Okay,
to attack
sure.
the Daredevil.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like stop the value engine.
Yeah. That's medium, but it's possible. It depends on I think how much you want to board out. But you're pretty like dedicated combo, so
Yeah, Jesse going to 6. The quintessential card for Titanshift, right? Valakut.
oh. Oh,
Uh,
right. At least 5 other mountains. You were right. You need 6 lands to turn the Valakut on. I was just looking at Jesse being at 15 and not remembering the text on Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle.
Right, and you actually need 7 lands to go off with Scape Shift because you
Valakut's not a
need
mountain.
yes, unless you have a Dryad of the Elysian Grove out,
Right.
and then you can grab a bunch of Valakuts that are themselves
And
mountains
then boom.
and do a ton of damage. But
Um,
yeah, the magic number for most of the time for this Titan Shift deck will be 7.
I like how it says at least 5 other mountains. So if Valakut itself becomes a mountain, then it doesn't work. Oh. Yeah, if you can tell, I've
oh,
never played with this
weird.
card.
I mean, I would have a hard time explaining the triggers if I like. I don't know.
I feel like I could explain the
Yeah.
triggers. It's bolts.
Some
make
damage
bolts.
goes on. But yeah, when there's like 2 Valakuts, and then you're like counting thing. And when you have the Dryad out, then everything's a mountain, and like that gets crazy.
Titanshift too complicated.
Yeah.
Ryan, starting off at the castle Gurenberg. Garenberg.
Garenberg.
Gerdberg. Jesse starting off with a fetch for Watery Grave. Cycle Street Wraith. We're gonna see an Asmo.
Oh yeah.
Here she is. Tutor up a cookbook.
Very. I mean, it's only a land, but it's a great start for Ryan. The
Yes.
sooner we get to Titan, the better. Not as good when Asmo's in
Yep.
play, but maybe there's something we can do to interact with that here.
Yep. Jesse has the Titan answer on board. Ryan does have the acceleration, so let's see what the draw is.
Yeah, it's really interesting to hold up 3 life for the food token, right? It prevents a bolt from Valakut. So every food token that you can activate requires Ryan to have an additional land.
Yeah, Jesse may not, unless he finds an Urza, is not necessarily going to have a ton of mana to crack food really fast. So I
Right.
think Asmo is even more useful as just a Titan killer.
Yeah, just a way to just interact with the prime time. Love it.
STE. Remember when damage went on the stack?
Yeah, you're not dating yourself at all. The Neopets thing didn't date you. It's the damage on the stack.
The card was much better with damage on the stack. But anyway, Ryan jumps in front of the 3/3
Yep.
with the STE.
That's exactly what
Sacks to
Steve
get
is
a
good
land.
for.
Soak up.
Maybe the
some
most sacked
damage.
creature in all of Magic.
I think, yes.
Probably.
Jesse running out of Spire of
Ooh.
Industry, playing the cookbook. Wonder if we have the Daredevil. Because that is. If we have the.
If we have the Daredevil, a prime. Well, I guess prime time still gets its triggers coming into play. So
Yes,
it's still
but-
6 mana, tutor 2 lands.
Yes. But. Jesse definitely presenting a serious control engine here.
Yeah. Also, Ryan having to be careful with the number of mountains. I think because I think Ryan's planning for having to go off twice.
3 mana. We got a Blood Moon? Search for tomorrow. Just
Yeah,
raw search
just
for
going
tomorrow.
for it. I think that's like a really good call.
Yes.
Sort of the downside of the food decks, I think, is that it while it's a great package that's lots and lots of places, it's still a package. You still have to take up cards in your deck. So if my opponent is playing the food package and I can play around the food package, that means they spent a ton of cards to do a thing that like maybe I don't have to worry about.
Maybe.
Because if if there's no prime time in Ryan's hand,
Yeah. It
play
doesn't.
Asmos, play
fine.
cookbooks, waste all the time in the world you want.
Okay.
It's not gonna matter.
Yep. Jesse notably does have the Oval Chase Daredevil, so he is going
Mm.
to be able to fuel that Asmo. He gets in for 3 here.
Do we know if
And
Jesse's list is playing any copies of Metallic Rebuke?
I don't know. One thing I really like about the Blue Blaze Kitchen decks, just in general, is playing Urza gives you more synergies with that package. Because sometimes
True.
if you have Cookbook and Daredevil and no Asmo in non-Urza decks, it's sort of like, okay, but this is a lot of wheel spin.
Yeah.
And with Urza, it's much more than that. Ryan, Summoner's Pact on the battlefield.
Yeah.
We are looking to tutor some lands.
We're getting a Titan. We're gonna play that Titan. We're gonna get 2 forests,
And then that Titan's gonna die.
and that Titan's
The
gonna
Titan's gonna die.
die.
Yep, we know that's coming. He knows that's coming, but we are, I guess,
Or-
presumably we can set up a escape shift pretty well here. I'm not sure we
Yeah.
need to bother shuffling, but
No, I appreciate that. Official rules say
I am a shortcutter.
Ryan's buying time to think about what he's gonna get.
Fair enough.
He's like, this Titan's gonna die, and I haven't put this all together yet. You're just thinking, give me some
you
time.
you have to pay mana for the
Oh
Titan
yeah,
there.
we're
It's,
there.
we haven't
We
actually
go. Cast
okay.
the Titan.
All
All right,
plays
so
Valakut
we're,
for turn, cast the Titan.
well, 2 mountains doesn't do anything.
Yeah, no, we do not have the requisite number of mountains.
So this
Because
is
if we
where,
could get the mountains, we can shoot the Asmo. But
yeah, we get to learn likely what Ryan has in hand here, or at least more about it, because if Ryan goes for more forests, then they're saving mountains in their deck for Scape Shift.
yes,
If they go for mountains, then there's a decent chance that they may actually not have Scape Shift.
Sure. They're just gonna ping their way to the end of the game.
Yep.
Which does make it much more awkward when you have food tokens
yes.
to deal with.
Ryan finds 2 stomping grounds, so it looks like we may not be on Planescape Shift here.
I think you have to be though,
Yeah.
because to whoever just said life in a
Food.
jug again. Food makes the Scape Shift math weird. It makes the Valakut math weird.
Yeah, if you are trying to bolt them out of the game, you are.
Yeah, when
in
you have no
trouble.
way to pick your lands back up, like here, things are getting strange.
Jesse, 3 mana. Thought Monitor. Draw a couple cards. Ryan, gonna have a pack trigger next turn, which is gonna slow things down a bit, but he'll still have 3 mana plus maybe another land.
Yeah, you know what's
Here's Esper Sentinel for Jesse.
I'm trying to think if there's any situation in which Veil of Summer actually protects the Titan, but I don't think there is. Yeah.
Now, important to Asmo's ability is that the creature deals the damage to itself.
Yep.
So, as the Titan is a green source.
Oh, but you couldn't target it, right? Because it would gain hex. That's what I was
Correct.
trying to give it hexproof.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but we're eventually gonna get to so many food tokens it won't matter.
Scape Shift, we did have it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Trigger Esper Sentinel. Looking for help. Jesse picks it up. Just to yeah, I'm assuming he has
the
a.
old,
Jesse's like,
the old
wait a
Esper
minute.
Sentinel pick up 4 lands.
Yeah.
you gotta show it. You make him
You
show it.
make them show they have the lands.
Especially after tutoring 2 mountains, I would definitely
Yeah.
ask to see it.
Bang, bang, bang. 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 15. It's game.
Let's game, yeah. It just needs to show one more.
Bang.
Oh, sure.
Actually, sorry. Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
Yep. Game. All right.
Interesting.
Going to game 3. Shout out to me. I forwarded a Guardian last Friday. Nice. Oh, hey, Jesse. I always remember Jesse Fuller here because they played Rabble Company. We've had long ago
Rabble Master?
before the pandemic. Rabble Master, 4-color Rabble Company.
What?
It was. It
This
was
is a Goblin Rabble Master stream tonight.
It was mwah. I'm assuming that's not what they forward with on Friday, but
You never know, Guardian. You never
you
know.
never know.
Sometimes the top tables are more of a surprise.
You did on Friday? Oh my god. Well, I forwarded at Guardian FNM a few weeks ago.
I haven't forwarded a Guardian for 4 years. Probably since I moved to Portland.
No, you won. You were winning Modern Mondays, but
I
when
do
with
okay.
Wurza and stuff.
Yeah,
a
yeah.
while
When I
back.
play real decks, yeah.
When you play Real Decks. Yeah, when I'm not playing Kitchen, I'm playing Rooftop
Oh, the
Storm
Rooftop
combo.
Storm Venture Forever, which I'm very jealous of.
It's totally awesome and totally not trash, but not great.
I want Venture to be so good.
I don't,
And
but I will play
the
AB
lich,
combo.
the lich that bounces
Yeah.
like that. That's like ripe for being broken in Modern in an even more unfair way than Rooftop Storm.
Huh. I'm not. I would love to find a more broken thing to do with it than Rooftop Storm because like Modern Allurin feels like I'm not sure how you make that card less fair.
Yeah. I mean, I guess there are ways in Modern to put Omniscience into play. And then
Yes, Glimpse of Tomorrow.
yeah, I don't know. And then you can do whatever you want.
But I don't know if you're trying to put Omniscience. How much does Omniscience cost to cast?
8, I think.
8. So you would rather play an 8-mana enchantment than a 6-mana enchantment? 10. You would rather play a 10-mana enchantment.
It's
than a
10
6
mana? Whoa.
I think I am more interested in Rooftop Storm. I did see, and I think this is, I wouldn't, don't try this at home, kids. It sounds awful, but a Glimpse list that was playing Rooftop Storm, Lich, just the
Yeah,
things that
just
play.
there for
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
We are getting underway here. Jesse starting us off: Dark Slick Shores, Cycle Street Wraith, Asmarana Mardica Dice, Nicole Dakar, Tutor Cookbook. Good.
Well, so this is the
luck.
same line we saw last time, right? So we'll see what differs this time. If there's a Titan, great. If not, we still have 3 power on the board, right?
Yep.
And that is a clock.
She is one wild Nikotl. Ryan going to fetch his Stomping Grounds and play a search for, or suspend a search for tomorrow. Hallowed Fountain, shock it in. Cook, Book, Esper, Sentinel.
Sentinel's pretty
for
good
3.
in the face of search for tomorrow.
I'm interested if the fetch shock from Ryan is going to come into play. It's definitely an aggressive start from that deck.
Yeah.
So
also, a Valakut that early seems weird, right?
Yeah, it makes me think that maybe Ryan has some sort of like Anger of the Gods, some sort of board clear effect
He did have
that-
2 in his sideboard.
that is making them interested in taking that extra damage to have red up.
Sure. Well, I think maybe also. Yeah, I guess Anger of the Gods does kill just about everything.
Yep.
Oh,
Jesse here.
So brutal.
Oh, that's so nasty.
So brutal.
Jesse here looks like he doesn't have the Old Chase Daredevil because he discarded a land to the cookbook to make a food at end step, but he has Teferi, which notably, no.
You fizzle,
No.
you fizzle, you fizzle.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Technically, you can't even cast it. It remains, I believe, in exile.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not putting it in exile.
That's
It
alright.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's
I'm
not
not
coming
going to
back.
interrupt them because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, it goes to exile.
Oh, yep. Jesse's pointing that out.
Yep.
Yeah. Stays in exile.
But Teferi, really good against Suspend. One of the reasons that I have struggled with Rooftop
Yeah.
Storm combos, it's full of Profane Tutors and Lotus Bloom.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Ugh.
honestly, probably. I mean, not here to beat the suspend cards, but definitely here to beat Cascade across the format.
Yes. Extremely good.
Um,
Ryan takes his draw for turn. We gotta get out of this.
Well,
it's
let's play the
frightening.
Anger of the Gods. Yep.
Rawr. Dryad.
Ooh, okay, there's a Dryad in there.
He
Great.
does blocks.
Blocks very well, actually. I wonder if it's worth...
Does die to
Oh.
Asmo, but Jesse will have to actually lose a card for it.
Man, that Teferi is crushing, because I'm guessing what Ryan has is a Titan, right? And what
Yeah.
this line was supposed to be was either turn 4 Titan or Dryad into turn 5 Titan.
Yeah.
And now we're going to come up a mana short for that.
Oh, we found the Daredevil. Oh, that's so rough. Because Jesse having to actually discard cards for the cookbook, you know, the Fairy is doing a ton of work, but that does put him in a little bit of a pinch, but the Daredevil is so brutal. Here's another Esper Sentinel. So if Ryan finds a non-creature spell that he can actually cast, Jesse's going to be able to potentially draw cards off it. Ryan
Yeah.
gets rid of the other search. Nothing doing.
Yeah.
Dryad
I like
is dead.
killing the Dryad right away too. I
Yeah,
think don't mess around.
No, don't mess around. Don't give Ryan an extra land drop.
So, of note, the fetch shock initially is going to keep Ryan from being able to crack their fetches. here,
Ouch.
because there's going to be 5 damage
Yep.
incoming. So
Right.
an extra 2 potentially could be the difference here.
Yeah, and I guess
Ugh.
if you the Titan, even if you could get to Titan, you can only kill Asmo and 1 Esper Sentinel.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else there was to be done here on Ryan's side.
No,
I
I
think
think
he
this
played it
draw
all
from Jesse-
correctly. Yeah, the Teferi, which I would not have boarded in, did a lot of work.
Yep.
Getting 2 search for tomorrow's is brutal.
Ryan, 1 life. Extends the hand. That is Jesse Ackerman winning, in quotes, Modern Mondays here. Well played to both players, and
Excellent
congratulations
games.
to Jesse. Good games, both of you.
Agreed. The 3 fairy definitely closed that game. Looking at all the other sideboard cards that brought in, nothing else too surprising. Thoughtseize is Ashiok.
Yep.
That's what we thought.
Thoughtseize, Ashiok, Teferi's. Yep. Teferi, yeah, absolutely.
Card's really good in Modern right now.
Really good.
So good in Modern. Yeah, I think you either play with it or play around it. I do not want to try to play through it.
No.
I don't want to play any deck that interacts with Teferi.
Well, here we are, end of the night. Is it closing time?
I think it is. We've
One
there's
last
there's not too much time left in the round. So I think let's wrap it up. I think thank you for everyone for tuning in. I think we saw a couple subs come through as well.
Yes, thank you to
excellent, love it.
everyone who subbed, Z Magnus and those above. Thanks for joining, Vinny. This was
Yeah, it's great.
awesome.
I love being a ghost. I love being a ghost. I love being a guest and a ghost. We've talked too much tonight. Yeah, it's great. It's great when I get to be in the booth, and we saw some really excellent Magic and quite a variety, a huge variety.
Yeah, we were all over the map tonight. And also, thank you, chat. It is wonderful to see you guys. It was wonderful hanging out. We signing off. All right. Good night, everybody.